Hello everyone, it's Friday the 11th of December and I hope we're all staying safe and keeping well. As promised, I just wanted to give you a few updates following the announcement yesterday that all schools in Wales, all secondary schools in Wales, were going to have to close and move online to blended learning from Monday. I have to say, we were disappointed that that decision was made. We've had one case of coronavirus in this school since half term. But this is part of the national effort to reduce cases in the country, and that's something that we've been directed to do. What I have to say to you all is that we are in a very good place with our blended learning, and what we are going to do from Monday is revert back to the practices that we had after the October half term. Now, some of you, if you're parents of year 7 and 8 children, your children wouldn't have been exposed to that practice. So just to make it clear, we've given our young people this morning a very clear outline of what the expectations are. That information is on a slide on their Tutor Google Classroom. So if you want to have a look at that, you can see that. But in essence, what we're saying to the young people are we want you to log in at 9 o'clock in the morning to register with your tutor. They can update you with any messages, and then all lessons will take place in real time when the student would normally be timetabled, your child would normally timetable for those lessons. I'll send you out the timetables so that you'll be able to see exactly what lessons are going to be expected to happen each day. We really appreciated your support with this before, and we would appreciate your support going forward. We do need to keep these young people in the learning environment, and we do need to keep them progressing with their work. If they have assessments, I know some of our year 9 students have got assessments, then those will continue as normal. If there are any other pieces of assessment that are going to take place, you will be contacted about those so that we can make sure that nobody is disadvantaged. If your child is on free school meals, then that will then revert to direct payments straight to you, and that's all in hand from the authorities. Mr. Lawson has written out a letter to you all which explains how our online learning provision will work from next week. All our staff will be in school next week, and all our staff will be available during their normal timetabled lessons, but it will give you some email addresses so that if you do have any issues, you can communicate with the relevant staff. All our administrative teams are here as well next week, so if there are any queries, we'll be on hand to answer them. We would be finishing anyway next week on the Thursday. Friday has been a sort of a planned training twilight inset day. So we will be finishing on Thursday at the normal time of period 5, 3 o'clock. We expect to be opening to students on Tuesday, the 5th of January. However, I do know that there is some talk about possible disruption after Christmas. That is certainly outside our control. That will depend very much on the national picture. And as always, I will keep you in touch with what the implications are for our young people. Once we have that information, that may well come through in the Christmas holidays. We have 2 events next term that I just want to give you the heads up on. So we'd normally be having a sixth form open evening on Tuesday the 12th of January. We will have some form of event, some form of materials will be going out to you about that. So just watch this space, we'll give you more information. Likewise for year 8 options evening, that would normally have taken place on Tuesday the 26th of January. So again, there will be some form of virtual event to provide you the information that you will need so that your children can make the choices that are needed for them. I have to say, we are still waiting for information about exams. We've been told to expect some headline information from the design and delivery group before Christmas, but the details not to be expected until mid-January. That I know is causing huge amounts of uncertainty. As soon as we have that information, we will make sure that we disseminate it to you as parents and to our young people so that they know exactly what's going to be expected of them. This has been the most unprecedented year in education, and none of us have had the roadmap as to how to manage such a national crisis. And at each moment, we've really welcomed your massive support and the feedback you've given us in able to remodel our provision. So whatever we are doing, whether our young people are in school or they're outside school, we absolutely want to do the best by them. And thank you very much for your support in all of this. It just leaves me to say, which I wasn't expecting to say today, I do hope you all have a good Christmas. It might not be how you might have wanted it to be, but I do hope you get some time with your families during this time, and a little bit time to sort of relax and take stock of things. We are more optimistic about what next year is going to bring. I think we're going to have to be extremely patient as the vaccine is rolled out, and look at what implications that will have for our young people in school as well. So stay safe, everyone. Thank you very much indeed for all your support, and I look forward to welcoming our young people back into the school building from Tuesday the 5th of January. But again, watch out for information from me should that situation change. Thank you.